Kraloth is back in Barovia.
Why is everybody picking on me?
You can kill all the fish in the water, too.
I mean, literally my OC, right?
Pow! It's all about the story, guys.
But look at how adorable they are. This cute little jacket, the jaunty cap.
Kalimvar won't protect you if you attack them.
We got him on the run now, eh, Kraloth?
About damn time!
Flee, you fool!
Let's sweep this mess up.
You are charmed by this giant, which means you're not going to...
But Alex isn't charmed, so Alex decides that the giant ape's going to attack the giant.
It just makes me want to kill him more.
Welcome back to Dice Shame. This is episode 116, Put Up a Fight.
MVP this week is all of our amazing Patreon supporters who have made this an amazing year for Dice Shame. Thank you so much.
I can hardly believe we're at the end of 2021. This year, Dice Shame hit 2 incredible milestones, 100 episodes and 100,000 listens. I couldn't be more proud of the work we put into the show. And the Nightstone 4 have been through a lot together too. This time last year, you guys were partying in the high forest with Green Whistle and Morella. Remember that?
Yeah, we were.
Thank you all so much for listening, for subscribing and reviewing the show, for interacting with us on Discord, by email, on Facebook. From wherever you are in the world, whenever you hear this, thank you for taking this journey with us. And let's crush 2022.
Yeah, baby.
Fuck yeah. So, Kraloth has just been turned to stone, something you guys have had some trouble with in the past. Hopefully having your healer incapacitated doesn't mess with the combat too much. Nah.
Doran recognizes this, no? Is this not like a reaction? Can I not take a reaction to this?
Why?
What? Okay, what's your reaction, Doran?
I see this.
Do you have a reaction
giant?
to take? What?
No, I don't.
You can't just attack as a reaction.
No, okay.
But what if he says it loud enough?
But if I...
You've been playing D&D with us for over 2 years.
I know. I'm always seeing if there's rules to bend or places to interject.
Or make up?
Or just invent whole
I was literally
cloth.
telling...
I was just seeing if you knew the rules.
I was literally telling somebody today that like I don't know the rules whatsoever, and I'm constantly...
I wouldn't say
having to
whatsoever, but you
Well,
definitely...
I'm constantly having to be reminded.
You have fun with it. All right.
It's all about the story for me.
What story? Whose name? Where are we? why are we here?
It's all about the moment.
It's all about the story,
It's all about the
guys.
story.
It's not really about the story for me.
Giant ape Doran climbs on top of the ship. All right.
We've been practicing.
Emboldened by the appearance of the other stone giant, the two reveal themselves from cover and start throwing rocks at this giant ape.
Cowards.
No? That's what they do best, man. A 13 to hit.
Yeah, it does. Damn it.
It does.
Oh, wow.
It does.
It's a big target.
Giant apes suck AC.
Yeah.
32 damage.
Is that a question?
32 fucking damage. And the other one is going to throw another rock at you with disadvantage. That's going to be 17.
Oh, and it also hits.
That was bad roll for damage, though. 21 damage.
Okay.
Red, you see Kraloth petrified.
No.
You see giant ape Doran take 2 big hits with boulders. What do you do?
All right, we're not out of this yet. Red's going to attack. That would be a 15 hit.
No.
Come on.
Come on, die.
You bastard!
Come on, die.
That would be a natural 1.
No.
Oh, for shame.
Oh, 4.
These
For
new dice
shame.
that you picked are just as bad.
This is
That's-
the die that Mike Ashmore got me for my birthday, and I love it. I'm not going to shame it because it's like glass and a $25 die, but I am absolutely going to shame it insofar as I'm going to put it way over here in the corner, and it is going to sit
You're gonna
and think about what it has done.
Collect
and you
dust.
know what? I'm gonna crack open some new die.
Yeah,
Brand
something
new.
that's been untouched.
Do it. Unsullied by your poor luck.
Yeah, no finger gong on those die.
Brand new die coming in, pink with white. I shall call you Redemption Die.
Redemption.
I'm calling them stone
Thank you, Rob.
redemption die.
I liked it.
All right.
Call them
That
rock
may have been a pity
demptions.
laugh, but
No,
I'll accept
it got me.
Rock demption.
All right, let's do this. I mean, my turn's over, but, you know.
yeah, in the future we'll do it. Jack, what do you do?
Yeah. So in the stories of what I remember from when this happened to me, I know what it felt like, and it was bad. Did the giant need to be dead to get the Kraloth out? Or the Jack in that case? Or is it possible to do while this thing is alive?
No, you had to kill the giant first.
Kill that beast.
I don't like that.
It's just like too much going on, I think, even.
So, I mean, Kieran, again, going to start shouting and nipping at this creature's boots, trying to, like, distract it to make sure Doran's got the best lined up punches.
I'm going to kill your dog.
I mean, it's not the first time. But look at how adorable they are. This cute little jacket, the jaunty
It
cap.
just makes me want to kill him more.
He's immune to all damage except for any
Physical.
bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing damage done by magical or non-magical attacks.
Who is Kieran?
So in other words, not
Just fucking
not
with you.
resistant at all.
So I'm going to glide like an otter with magical grace across the river to the eastern bank to get somewhere as soon as this
Glide like an otter.
giant goes down. I want to be able to dash in there and use that
the sea.
charm from the Uthgard spirit to bring Kraloth back. So I'm getting position, but I'm just kind of in wait and see mode.
And Azar fires some magic missiles at this stone giant, dealing first blood.
First blood.
7 points of damage. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Why did we bring him?
Because he's awesome.
I mean, he's clearly got like greater invisibility going on, so that's good.
I mean, put it this way. He's coming here to help you out. He does not intend to
die for us.
end his 500-year stint
Yeah.
on this earth to help out 4 strangers.
Fair.
Kraloth, you are surrounded by a blanket of darkness as you are incapacitated by this petrification.
Yeah.
Doran,
Doran ape.
make a charisma saving throw.
Doran ape.
You fart.
12.
Yeah, because you're using the ape's stats, right?
Yeah, and it's a -2, so 12.
You are charmed.
Oh.
Oh, I'm charming.
Yes, the giant that's standing beside you is no longer the subject of your aggression.
The giant ape's eyes turn to hearts,
Err.
and he looks at the giant next to him.
Mm-hmm.
And so I cannot attack that. I don't want to attack that giant.
You are charmed by this giant, which means you're not going to...
Alex isn't charmed, so Alex decides that the giant ape's going to attack the giant.
You found a clever way.
Drat, you've beat
You
us.
cannot
You've
attack
beat
the
system.
charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects.
Okay, but I can attack the other ones
Yeah.
who are far out of range.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, you can't even throw anything at them.
So on the end of your next turn, you can repeat that save.
That's
but
so
for now,
mean.
You don't want to attack this guy.
It's smart.
That's so mean.
That is very smart.
2 turns it kills you.
Oof.
Well, gentlemen, I'm thinking the only thing I can do this round, I don't really want to be moving halfway across the land here, only to have to turn back and, protect people and be there when the charm wears off. So I'm thinking I'll just stay still and look like a big dumb ape.
Good idea.
Big,
Yeah.
dumb ape.
Of course the DM
Doran
would say
wastes
that.
his turn.
Yeah.
Doran ape sinks down to the water to take a big gulp. I want
Do you-
water.
Do you sit prone?
No.
Don't sit prone.
No, I don't. I just scoop down some water and
Kieran is
slurp it into
barking
my
at
palm.
you and nipping at your...
You can dodge. You can dodge, Doran.
Yeah, oh, that's a good
Good.
call.
Let's do that. I
Great.
dodge.
The giant aims one blow at Kieran, mostly because he's barking and nipping.
Oh, good.
That's fair.
Is it?
That's 16 to hit,
Yep.
22 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, Kieran disappears into a poof of golden light.
No. The treat did nothing.
Kieran
like
explodes
Tree
A
did
puff of
in a shower of blood.
a puff of golden hair.
He's not a
right.
real
And then-
dog. He's a spirit of a celestial in the shape of.
He still
dog
explodes
That's
just
right.
like a real dog.
No trigger reactions. Well, no, he doesn't because there's no blood or
You
anything.
have to give me
right?
the satisfaction sometimes.
Of course.
There's no blood or anything. He doesn't have a
And then
body,
he
right?
aims another attack over at our ape friend for 14 to hit. That was a crummy roll.
Yeah, that hits.
19 bludgeoning damage.
19 bludgeoning.
The other stone giants continue their approach and throw rocks at Doran, the biggest target, and indeed the only one really visible at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Why is everybody picking on me?
Looks
Aw.
like King Kong.
Why's everybody always picking on me?
Still with disadvantage. However, 27 to hit,
Yeah.
17 bludgeoning damage,
Okay.
and the second stone giant throws another boulder. That's another 27 to hit.
Holy cormoly.
Alex, I've wanted to talk to you about this for a little while. Can you just go easy on the swearing, please?
Yeah.
This is a
Tone it
family
down.
podcast.
Holy
explicit
cromoli. I
Right,
know.
this might do it for you
just 'cause
guys.
Holy Kermoli mushroom.
That's 37 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh shit.
Woof.
37 for that attack?
I'm down to 2 hit points as the giant ape.
Holy crap.
So down to 2. So there's like this he's like balding and patchy and looking a little bit.
Yeah, I would be too.
The magic is fraying at the edges.
Red, things are not looking good for your friends.
No, they're not. Red pulls back on his arrow, closes an eye, and aims at the creature that has absorbed Kraloth.
You can hear Doran's voice.
Make sure you hit him, Red.
My voice is coming through the ape.
And that is going to be a 24 to hit.
Hey,
Hey-o.
welcome back to the combat, Red.
Boom.
Nice.
25 damage.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
All right.
I imagine maybe Red is like perched on this kind of thin tree branch and it's like bouncing up and down a little bit under his weight.
Yeah, it is.
He's like on the very tip.
And that's
Very
going to be an
tip of the
18 to hit.
Yeah, you do it.
Oh, thank goodness.
21 damage.
Finally.
Hit after hit.
Jack, your turn.
Yeah, Jack's losing his mind a little bit. I think he can't stop putting himself back in that void space, that nothing, that stone cold feeling. He's desperate to get Kraloth out of there, and just all of that light starts shining out of the Spellguard sphere with the Knights of the Eternal Order symbol dangling from it, until these little scales start appearing in front of him, and as the scales appear, Jack starts to like fade back into existence as the spell wears off, and from these scales they just tip violently back and forth, shooting bits of light towards this giant. And I'm gonna cast Magic Missile. I'm gonna soup it up with all the alchemical jazz I can, so it's a 3rd level, plus I'm spending the 1st level spell to get some extra stuff on there, so that's 5 darts.
Love extra stuff. Gotta have it.
You gotta have it when your friends are down. You want extra stuff.
Yeah,
need
you
all
do.
this extra special stuff.
Yeah.
I noticed that
That's very good.
Justin was having too much fun this episode, so I just wanted to cut that right in the bud.
Cut him off at the knees, eh? God.
Good job, Joe.
That's right. Thanks.
You
How much
ruined
damage do
my fun
you do?
properly.
5 darts fly off the scales of Kellamvor, trying to tear this thing apart to rescue his friend for a total of 77 damage. As this thing
Nice.
forceful blasts
That's a 100
piece after piece.
Yeah, you rip a good chunk off his torso.
Yeah, and Jack is now.
It's not the Kraloth chunk, though. Don't worry.
That's good.
Just some other sorry fool.
Sorry.
Yeah, you blow someone else's petrified body to smithereens.
Yeah, and like still desperate, not
That looked like Orin.
still not even sure, a little bit delirious what to do. He's just shoving all he can at him. He's reaching out with his mind, trying to push this giant away, just trying to even shove it 5 more feet away from him telekinetically with a bonus action. So I need a strength save, DC 16.
I'll tell you right now, stone giants have terrible strength.
Yeah, they seem really weak. I feel like they could blow over with a stiff breeze.
20.
Yeah, nothing happens other than, it almost rocks Jack back a little bit, and he staggers maybe back a good 15, 20 feet just to.
That's cool.
The sand under your feet melts a little bit as
I think even each of those magical blasts, Jack's taken a step back just as the force of the blows trying to save his friend get to him.
what's that called? Like the kickback?
Yeah, exactly.
Recoil.
The recoil. Yeah.
And that's my turn.
That's cool.
Cool. Endazar fires a magical bolt of flame at this stone giant. Hits. Does a pretty good job of it too.
Out of the invisible.
Go, Endrazar, go, Endrazar, go.
Leave, follow.
16 damage.
16.
Sweet.
Oh wow.
Finally, double digits, Andy.
Bitches, boys.
Way to enter the fight.
Kraloth, what does it feel to be stuck in this void? Do you have any perception at all?
Kraloth doesn't know that he's stuck in a void at all. Kraloth is back in Barovia. He's a young boy, and he's woken up, and he's in his bunks, and all of the other kids are gone, and the entire chapel, as he walks around looking for the priests and the crusaders, he's completely alone, and in this giant mausoleum of stone.
Cool.
There's no echo in this cathedral for some reason, and there's a bell toll.
Doran, it's your turn.
I have to roll to get uncharmed.
Yeah, at the end of your turn, you can roll another charisma check.
Doran, I think, sees, although he doesn't want to attack the giant, he sees that Jack has attacked the giant, and so Doran is going to move in between Jack and the giant. He doesn't know why he doesn't want to attack the giant, but he knows that the giant is not his friend, and that he doesn't want to be, and that he knows he wants to protect his friend from this giant.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In other words, I'm moving here. I'm moving in between them.
Human shield.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Ape shield.
Doran, you kind of strafe around the side of this giant to help try to protect your friend Jack.
And I fail the charisma roll.
No.
All right.
And are you dodging? Are you dodging?
I am dodging.
Okay.
Dodge complete.
That means what? You have disadvantage on your
They only
attacks against
they
me?
probably get like +9 to their attack, so they'd have to roll a 2 or a 3 to miss you based on your AC.
Yeah.
The giant is going to take a kind of leaf out of your book, seeing your strategic footwork, and does some strategic footwork of his own.
Oh.
Moving around the side of you to get between you and Jack, thereby getting within melee range of Jack and not dealing with any of this ape crap.
Smart.
But there's but Joe.
But it's water.
He does the sidestep thing, you know.
I don't know.
It's
if that's
difficult
allowed.
terrain,
Is there
Joe.
enough room there?
Then he attacks the wizard.
I mean, Jack's staring up at this thing, his knees shaking as this giant comes up to him, desperate not to be sucked into its flesh again like he was last time.
Suck him. Suck him into his flesh.
Oh no.
Do it.
The giant's already decided to attack.
The giant has decided to attack, but that's only a 12 to hit you.
Yeah, he goes to land a blow and it bounces off my mage armor.
Nice.
Yeah, and he goes in for a
Clunk.
second swipe. 25 to hit you.
That one connects.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That was a
love your
good facial
expression.
Yeah,
expression.
sometimes I wish we had a video cast too, because there's some
Hello,
good.
wry smile going on.
And then you could edit them in sync with the audio.
Yeah.
22 bludgeoning damage.
22 bludgeoning damage. I don't like that.
That's right.
On the other hand, 18 of that is my temporary hit points, so there's 4 of it I'm actually taking, so that's cool.
Wow, that is so lucky.
And I need to make a constitution saving throw of
Constipation saving
constipation
throw.
saving throw of 11 or better, and I rolled a 16. So I still got Ape Doran is still around.
Monkey.
Thank you. At least
Holds
for 2
up.
hit points.
Yeah.
The giants on the far bank continue to move towards you, throwing boulders. One of them throws a boulder at you, Doran.
I'm dodging though.
18 to hit you.
Oh yeah, it does. So
Pew 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 pew.
darn.
Honestly, this is good because it gets your own wisdom save back,
Yeah.
which is maybe better than the apes.
Yes.
Well,
Does the charm carry over?
yes.
That's actually my charisma, and my charisma is -1. It's better than the ape by 1.
Slightly better than a giant ape.
Slightly.
The force of personality of a giant ape is something to be reckoned with. Let's.
God, I missed that charismatic ape.
All right, hold on. 12,
We got Doran back.
22, 30. So you were at 70 HP, I believe,
Yeah.
in your previous form.
And now I'm at
In
36.
your previous life.
All right.
Jesus.
The other stone giant targets Jack.
Do I get cover from the massive giant in front of me?
The mash.
No.
The giant mash.
The Mashiv.
They can see you pretty good.
It was a mash.
This might be.
It was
This
a
is.
stone giant.
Oh, we're getting pretty. Be prepared to run.
With disadvantage. Oh, only 16 to hit?
Jack throws up a shield to try and protect himself, deflecting this boulder off to the side.
Cool. Misses. All right.
What did you call me?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Red.
Can I do a perception check on that giant that I've been attacking to see how much health it looks like he's got left?
Yeah.
I don't know why I rolled with advantage. I'm just
Because
gonna-
it's your favorite enemy or some shit. I don't know.
that's going to be a 18.
Definitely well into bloodied.
Okay.
Yeah, when Jack fired those magic missiles, those big beefy missiles,
Pushed him over.
a good portion of his torso got shredded.
All right. I'm gonna wing it, and I'm going to try to take him down. Here we go. That would be a 17 hit. That
No.
misses. Damn.
He's alive, motherfucker.
I've got inspiration I can give you on one of those that is going to screw up. We heard no.
I
for
just
that
rolled
one,
the
but-
other, which is a 19, so that does hit.
19 hits.
But next time I'll happily take it.
Yeah, I was just thinking
Save it
about
for a
it.
death save. Why not?
We're not going there.
24 damage.
Excellent. Red, what does it look like when you kill the
sweet.
stone giant?
Yeah, Red like pulls back, leans against the tree, and as Red's like he's so far away from the battle, but he's like been talking to himself. You know, he's like, "Come on, this one's for Kraloth." You know, there's like a whole dialogue happening from his perspective where he's like, "No, Doran, no, stay up," and he's like narrating the battle from this distance. And as he lets loose that final arrow, he sort of just whispers to it, and he's like almost pleading. He's like, "Come on, I need my friend back," and he lets it go. And as the giant sees a rustling from the trees, it's like the giant's perspective as he turns, you know, as if Red sort of snapped a branch at the appropriate time, and just as the giant sort of spots Red, the arrow sinks through his eye, and the giant just lumbers back and falls backwards to the ground with thunderous, earth-shaking force.
Kraloth's petrified body shakes free of this stone giant's corpse as it falls, and he lies there on the riverbank, teetering on the edge, just about to fall into the drink. And it's Jack's turn.
Jack's caught the statue with his mind, and then his own hand comes to meet it just in time, grabbing sort of the forearm, and as he pulls Kraloth forward, the stone gets left behind. There's a minute where Jack's arm turns to stone, just enough that when he turns it back, it sort of breaks Kraloth out of this with the power of that charm from Elrin, this great worm spirit from the cavern that we just visited. He restores Kraloth back to his mortal form and gives him a big hug as he does so. I got you. It's okay.
There's a bell. There's a crack. It's.
Kraloth, you're back.
Oh, we're still in this.
Oh, we are.
Kraloth looks around to assess the situation.
Yeah, I think after pulling Kraloth back onto land, he says, "I'm going to get some cover," and dives into the water in front of him, trying to get underwater with that power of the Ring of Swimming to put some water between him and any giant boulders that are coming at him to hopefully act as a little bit of protection.
Excellent. Endazar, seeing the party in trouble now, starts to break out the bigger guns.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he invisibly casts a spell, and then across the river you see this 40-foot cylinder of ice just start to fall from the sky in this ice storm. And the stone giant has to make a bloop, 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 blah, bloop, blah, dexterity saving throw.
Bloop, bleep, blop, bloop, blop, blop, blah.
They're pretty dexterous. That's only a 12, so it fails. 15 cold damage. And the area is difficult terrain. Kind of underwhelming, I'm not going to lie.
The giant starts to shiver.
And shimmy.
Kraloth, it's your turn.
For
You are
more
back
know me mortal.
up. What do you do?
Yeah. Kraloth looks around and sees Jack plunge into the water and sees Endazar cast this spell. And just kind of on reflex, he moves over to Doran. And Doran, what's your HP at?
I am at 36.
36 HP.
I'm not feeling great, but I'm not doing bad. Somewhere in between there, Kraloth.
Are you going to attack him? Are you going to try to attack them this time, or do you need to get into range?
I need to get into range. I can't do anything from here, Kraloth.
Right.
We need the giants to come across the river.
I don't know if they will. They might just keep on throwing stones.
Well then,
Maybe let's try to make it up the bank.
sure, I'm there with you.
So then Kraloth is going to cast Sanctuary on you. If they attack you, then they have to make a wisdom save or attack somebody else. And for himself, Kraloth is going to dodge as his action.
So Sanctuary is a bonus action?
Correct, yeah.
They have to roll wisdom?
Yep.
All right, Doran, it's your turn. You are shrunk back down to regular dwarf size. What do you do?
Are you in range, Harlan?
Always.
He's got
Okay.
600 feet.
Right.
Always in range.
Doran moves into the river to try and get closer to the giants, and then turns around and, using his combat superiority, yells over to Red.
We're gonna have him on the run soon enough. Take your shot,
There
Red.
you go.
Yes.
Nice.
About damn time.
You
Is
hear
going-
his voice echoing at you across the cold
Hey, if red can be
landscape.
anything, it's loud.
Yeah.
And you're going to
Yeah.
add...
Now, if anyone was ever going to give me inspiration,
If you'd love it, take it. Yeah.
I would.
Jack
Thank you.
sticks his hand above the water with a big thumbs up.
Taking it.
No,
Thanks.
you do like a free willy jump out of the water.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a really great dive. You
That's a dirty 20.
Hey!
Nice.
and you're going to add 2 to the damage, okay?
The one that Endazar hit with the ice storm, or the other one?
Whichever one's been damaged. That's going to be 32 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Sweet.
Great shot.
Yeah, baby.
Take another shot there, Red.
And I'm going to use another combat
Can
superiority.
you do it twice?
I don't think
If I
so
have two
because it's a
attacks.
separate action than your
I don't
multi-attack.
know.
When you take the attack action on your turn, forgo one of your attacks. Oh.
So
Yes.
it's you have to attack this turn to use
Oh, dang.
your combat superiority.
So you have to pull out your
Oh, no,
crossbow.
but if you attack a creature, then your sanctuary stops.
Huh?
So you can't actually hit a giant. But you don't have to hit. It only...
You don't have to hit.
It
so
only-
use lucky to roll bad.
No, but he could just fire at a tree.
It still counts as attacking, or is it when you damage, Justin?
Because if I
Okay.
if I just reach down and grab a stone and throw it. Take that!
Yeah, any creature who targets the warded... Oh, wait, no.
If the warded creature makes an attack or casts a spell,
There you go.
that affects an enemy creature. So he's good. You can fire at a tree and you're fine. It has to attack an enemy
It has to
creature for it to
affect.
fail.
I love the fucking nonsense of Doran just being in the river and picking up a stone, just throwing it at the riverbank and being like, "Go get him, Red!"
For real, yeah. That makes sense, yeah.
It's like
Well,
a
that's
weird
it.
like meta thing. Like,
Yeah.
Kalimvar won't protect you if you attack them. Or if you
Angry
hit them.
impotence of a dwarf that can't get up close
Yeah.
fast enough.
Doran's like,
But if I attack him, then I won't have this spell on me. But if I don't attack him, then I can't necessarily tell my friend to attack. So
he reaches down into the water and picks up the biggest stone he can find and heaves it as far as he can, and it doesn't even reach the other side of the river. But
But it kills a fish, which was technically an enemy.
No!
he loses spell.
It's like a piranha. No.
Little
Okay,
did he
you
know
throw
there
a
was
rock.
bacteria on that
oh,
rock.
and I roll. And it's an 8 to hit. So
Yeah, you miss the water somehow.
It doesn't affect.
But your rock ends up among the stars.
The stone skips 5 or 6 times. It just can't hit the water. It just bounces along.
Kills a bird perching on the
frigid
Damn it.
water.
It's the stone giant's turns. They move ever closer. Their thundering footsteps shaking the stillness of the evening.
I don't think. Okay, sorry. Go on. Yeah.
You don't think it shakes the stillness of the evening?
No, I think it does. Definitely does because you said it
He
does.
doesn't think these are stone giants.
No, I was gonna say something else, but okay.
I don't think these are stone giants.
I don't think this is D&D. I don't think we're playing the right game, guys.
Are we even fucking playing Dice Shame
Am I
right now,
sleeping right
guys?
now?
Who are
I'm
we?
confused. So the one stone giant is going to target you, Kraloth.
The closer one or the farther one?
The farther one throws a rock at you, Kraloth, with 30 to hit you.
That's a hit.
Does it hit you?
Well, that's with disadvantage?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dang. 31 bludgeoning damage, Kraloth.
Okay, so Kraloth holds up his shield, and this boulder smashes right into it, and he hears his arm crack as the shield doesn't do its job. And you said 31 points of damage?
That's right.
God damn.
And the other giant throws its stone at you, Jack. We'll give you partial cover because you're underwater.
Cool.
How's that sound?
Sure.
And it's just without disadvantage.
No, or maybe just with.
Rolled crap, but that will be a 18 to hit you.
So partial cover gives me what to my AC?
Plus 2, we'll say.
Jack throws up another shield, running himself out of first level spells, but
I don't remember the first one.
does manage to he's pushed to the bottom of the river, but doesn't take any damage from it.
Nice. All right. Red, it's your turn.
All right. Red pulls back on his bow, and he fires at the one that he's been slowly chiseling away at.
Mm-hmm.
No, with a 12,
Nope.
18.
Yeah, that hits.
Thematically, this makes sense because Red's so far away, but really I'm just rolling shit. Whether I'm right up close or not, I just wouldn't be hitting. Nothing's changed.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 30 damage.
30 damage?
30 damage.
Oh, yeah. Jack, what do you do?
Jack swims up until he's in the shadow that this giant cast down off the cliff into the water, and Jack comes up for air, takes a deep breath, and then says in a deep, dark, giant voice, "Flee, you fool!" and fills that voice with as much power of suggestion as he can. He targets it just with all the force of personality he can to crush the will of this creature. And can you make me a charisma saving throw for the spell suggestion? Because I'm going to fuck around with the saving throw type.
16.
Fuck, that is the DC.
Yeah!
Jack ducks back underneath the water, right tight to the cliff to get as much
You're just
cover
like,
as he can.
Go away! You swim.
And then splashes away. No,
That's funny.
That's good. Leave!
Leave now and never come back.
It's a video I'm thinking of like a grandmother. It's like a foreign grandmother where she comes out and she's like, go, go, go. And then like walks back inside to some like film crew. Just picturing that. Go.
And Dazar casts another cone of cold at the other stone giant this time.
I love how these giants are just like, oh, that guy that's doing the damage to us? No, we don't care about him. Let's
He's
get this guy
invisible.
in the water. Is he still invisible?
He's invisible. Yeah,
Oh,
man. He's got
Dazar's invisible.
greater invisibility.
Greater
Yeah.
invisibility.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay.
pretty
Yeah.
cool.
As in,
There's
like,
only the three of you.
so much greater.
Yeah, he's the best. It's the most invisible you ever been. Ooh, pretty decent. 20 damage.
Guys, what are we doing? Let's just let Endazar do this.
Yeah. Okay,
I
see
think he
ya.
would leave.
Yeah, he'd just be like,
He'd be like, okay,
Yeah,
bye.
he doesn't have unlimited juice.
that's fair. That's fair.
For
Wants
instance,
juice?
that's
You
it
can
for
give him
that.
more juice.
That's it for that spell.
Bye, Cone of Cold.
Bye.
We hardly knew ye.
Beep boop boop boo. Kraloth, it is your turn. Kraloth wades into the river. It's cold.
That's the thing that we haven't really been considering either. This water's like
It's
ice cold.
freezing.
Like Jack is like
Yeah.
shivering. Doran is like
No.
freezing.
Jack's immune to cold. Don't worry about Jack.
You're not actually immune to cold though.
I'm resistant to cold damage.
Yeah, you're not immune to it.
No, I'm not immune to it, but
No, I just mean to say. Yeah. I was only giving narrative flair. I wasn't telling you need to roll anything. I was just saying.
no, I agree. Jack's exceptional. He's such a good boy.
I wish I were he.
Bless you.
Just Jack's so good. So
He's just so exceptional.
So-
Like, can you imagine how cool wizards are? And he's an archaeologist too,
my
and he's got a cute
God.
little
Rob's in
animal
love with his
friend.
character.
Jack's #1 fan, the guy who made him.
I mean, literally my OC,
right.
right?
Kraloth, what do you do?
Kraloth is going to cast Cure Wounds on Doran as a level 3. All right, so Doran, you're going to heal 15 points of damage
Nice.
as Kraloth extends his limp arm towards you and just kind of mashes it on your shoulder.
How many hit points do you have,
what's
Kraloth?
Kraloth sitting at?
48.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're fine.
Narratively, you made it sound worse. It's like mashed arm.
Oh, well, I mean, it's like,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
kind of like, you know, when you like stub, I don't know, it feels like it's asleep right now. It's still vibrating from the impact of the,
I was
yeah,
picturing
yeah.
it like went through
Oh,
a meat
that makes
grinder type
sense.
thing. Yeah.
Doran, here's a pitch I'm gonna send you. Why don't you thunderstep the fuck up there so you guys don't waste 5 turns trying to cover the distance?
I love
That's
it.
smart.
That
Do
is
that.
smart. I wasn't
Oh.
even thinking about the. I thought
you
about the
grab-
Take
earlier.
Kraloth
can
with
grab
you.
both
Get the
of us.
both of you up there. Let
Yeah.
me goose Kraloth into something with lots of hit points and just fucking go to town.
All right, Doran,
It
it's your
wouldn't
turn.
have.
What do you do? Let's go.
I can go 90 feet. Each creature within 10 feet of the space you left. Okay, man.
You can kill all the fish in the water too. Fuck all these
Good.
fish.
That's good. I like that.
we're eating
Explode
tonight.
and a bunch of
Okay.
things float up to the surface.
Yeah, so with one action, I kind of give Kraloth a nodding glance,
I love those glances.
and I
that you
grab
do.
his wrist.
But Kraloth doesn't expect any of this. He's just like, yeah, nodding. Yeah, we're gonna go up there. We're gonna take them out, right? We're gonna climb the wall, and then
and that's when I grab your wrist and I look at my ring on my hand, and there's like a kapow!
And casts shield. Oh, damn it! Shield just erupts.
Pow! Doran and Kraloth disappear from the water and then explode, reappearing up on the bank at the side of this injured stone giant.
Nice.
where Doran
In
takes
time
his
for it to be the stone giant's turn.
second action.
You don't have 2 actions.
I do if I use action surge.
He has action surge.
Oh! Action, surge.
Where
Action,
he then
surge.
turns and attacks the giant with
Do it, coward.
his orc splitting axe,
Yes.
doing 16. No, but I'll use lucky.
Did you roll lower?
No, I didn't. So it's a 25
I
to
love it
hit.
when you do that.
There you
Yeah,
go.
you hit.
Sweet.
Get it.
And that's going to
Get it, girl.
Yes.
Get it.
and that's going to be
Slay.
Slay.
8 and 7, 15 damage
Stone Slayer.
Got
Doran.
for the first.
Nice,
Did that
15.
kill him? No. Okay. 15, and then a second attack is going to be a dirty 20,
Yep.
doing 13 damage.
28 points
Slash,
of damage.
Doran
Yeah.
attacks
You
the
don't kill
ankles.
it, but swinging orc splitter in these wide arcs. Wang, wang. You chop off
Oh god.
Wang.
pieces of stone,
chopping off
and it's great, and
Rocky
everyone
Wang.
loves it. So it's the stone giant's turn. They
It was
get
all Jack's
up
idea.
on
Yeah,
you.
I'm sorry.
You are being sandwiched by stone giants now. The first stone giant wants to get back at you, Doran, for your insolent wangs. Sorry.
Insolent Wang.
24 to hit you.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, that does hit.
18 bludgeoning damage. And the second attack is an 18.
Now, however, I will use the reaction of the shield
All
in the
right.
ring.
So you shield the attack. The great club bounces off. Meanwhile, behind you, the other stone giant attacks Kraloth.
Oh, hold on.
Ooh.
Hold on.
What?
Because
Repulsed.
that's exactly what I was going to say. Technically, this does
Nice.
miss, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it does.
Okay, so I wanted to use riposte.
Do your riposte.
Nice.
So I'm
I'm
going to
keeping
use
my rolls from before.
my combat superiority. I'm going to.
Repost.
Add.
Repost.
It's going to be a 6 that I add. Is going to be added to my attack here. And hopefully I hit with a dirty 20. Doing
Nice.
Hey.
9. Oh, plus 6. 15
Well done.
damage.
Yeah, it's on his last legs. You take it to his knees, and then he stands back up again.
Damn.
Bastard.
Okay, Kraloth, the other stone giant attacks you.
Just stay up, Kraloth. That's all you got to do. Stay conscious.
I'll try.
20 to hit.
Natural 20?
No.
Miss.
Oh!
That's a miss. I got 21. Yeah.
The other attack is a 21 to hit.
Oh,
it is
shit.
a 21 to hit. Then that hits.
15 bludgeoning damage.
You okay?
Yep, I'm fine.
A little rattled. I hear the patang and I hear the jitter of your plate metal.
Red, it's your turn.
Red licks down one of the fletchings on the arrow so that it spins when he fires it. And he fires at the one that's looming over Doran.
Just like in Robin Hood.
Exactly. That's basically who I am. That's a 21 to hit.
Yes.
It's going to be 26 damage.
You absolutely kill it.
Doran's like getting ready to face the wrath of this creature. He like wields back and then it just falls over with a crashing thud. And with my second shot, I'm going to fire at the one attacking Kraloth. I got you back. 21 again to hit.
You hit.
That's going to be 28 damage. Thunk.
Excellent shot.
We got him on the run now, eh, Kraloth?
Let's sweep this mess up.
That's right.
You guys are going to hate what happens next.
Oh, no.
A strange hissing sound that is almost like the quenching of steel makes your skin crawl and heralds the approach of a creature the likes of which you've never seen. Stepping out from a moat of shadow, almost sliding into view, a huge creature appears, dwarfing the stone giant beside it, a full head and shoulders. Crowned by a pair of midnight twisted horns, and whose lithe black body seems to exude smoke from every muscled plane, this colossal form appears humanoid only in that it is bipedal, with a torso, arms, and head. But its gaze sweeps over the landscape through a series of shimmering holes in its visage. The creature is so dark and wreathed in shadow that if it has jaws or other features, they can't be distinguished. Its long legs are bent backwards, like a goat, and they end in cloven hooves the size of a tower shield. The stone giant reaches out to defend itself against this new combatant, but the dark creature's long-taloned claws slide around the giant's neck. The giant howls like a rock slide, crushing, crumbling. This new terror pulls its head straight off, its decapitated body collapsing to the ground, shaking the spirit mound with its tremendous weight.
Holy shit. Thank you once again to our wonderful Patreon supporters, Christopher Ryan Evans, Merlin, Mitchell Cadwell, Michael and Brianna Weber, Colin Burkhardt, Daniel, Doug, Jessica Orrit, Jonah Goldman, and Mari Koneski. See you next year!
Makes your skin crawl and heralds the approach of a creature the likes of which you've never seen. Stepping out from a moat of shadow, almost sliding into view, a huge creature appears, dwarfing the stone giant beside it, a full head and shoulders. Crowned by a pair of midnight twisted horns, and whose lithe... Alex, can you stop?
Sorry, I didn't.
It's really distracting.
Yeah.
Go on. I didn't think you guys could hear it, guys.